All right. So today we're playing Slay the Spire, or sorry, Slay the Spire. It's a that's a game I've been hearing about a lot. No, Slay the Princess, and and hopefully things turn out well because I'm doing a different type of you know. Usually I stream on my PlayStation 5, but this time it's on my computer. Anyway, this is a interactive game, basically. Shouldn't take too long. Hopefully, I'll finish it in this stream, but we'll see. Okay, I think that will work out fine. Oh, actually, let's reduce this volume a little. Okay, I think that will be a lot better. It's hard to tell because I mean, there's going to be a lot of talking in this, I believe. Kind of constant, but hopefully I don't like the game too much. Okay, let's. I got a drink, by the way. Anyway. All right, here we go. We'll see how this turns out. I feel like I'm getting spoiled right now, but I already know a vague idea about the game, so here we go. Here we go.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Viva la revolution.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or
Exactly.
very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Presumptuous. Alright, let's go.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess with
The
you.
princess is in a cabin. Oh,
Warning,
nothing weird about that.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time. With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Just gonna check if this works better. Just gonna check if this works better. Wait, is it? Just gonna check if this works better. Wait, is it? Okay. Wait, no, wait, huh? For a second, the other one was working. Let's turn this one down. Like, I think I have two mics working. Sort of. Oh, wait. Yeah, see? Like, what? Yeah, that one's working for like a little bit, but only when my mouse is near it or something. Okay, what if I just... Okay, well, this one's working, so I don't know exactly what's happening right now. Maybe it's just the audio, or no, the microphone from my laptop, because this is through my laptop, of course. But it's working, so let's go back to the game and see if this has solved issues. Okay, so now I'm dead. Okay. Oh, right.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, we can hear me right now, right? Okay, this seems perfectly good to me. We'll see if it keeps up. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Uh-huh.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Of course.
You won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time.
Yeah.
When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her.
Whatever. Let's see what this says.
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what... Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen. We did exactly what... Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare. In which case, I shouldn't be held accountable for what...
Okay, so
supposedly
just
happened.
don't believe anything the narrator ever says, okay.
But congratulations, you've been given a chance. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're up... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequent. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
I mean, is she actually trapped here? That's the big question, right?
She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So as long as we're careful.
Oh, whatever.
That's the spirit.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's
Just
go.
be quick about it.
We killed each other last time. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world? I mean, that is a little weird, but we'll ignore that.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
Nothing complicated. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was stab me to death. How can someone like that, people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Oh, we're special.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Of
If
course.
anyone's special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
You're being cagey. Why aren't you? What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very...
You didn't tell us about her knife last time.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
I mean, this is really feeling like what's it called? Oh gosh, I need to look this up. Monty Python. I'm getting Monty Python vibes from this comedy. Just like, don't worry about it, just do it. It'll work this time, though.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated...
Yeah, whatever. So at this point, I'm pretty much just gonna ignore the narrator, because I'll just assume he's not lying to us, and he's just stupid.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will...
It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards. The blade is your implement.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror, take the blade, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, can't wait.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. There was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Oh yeah, things are going really great. This whole cabin is different than last time. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to...
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her...
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the air seeping up from below as an almost metallic...
Yeah, I don't care.
That's
Okay,
right.
let's go.
Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get her grating voice.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There
Okay.
is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah. She thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Okay.
As you descend,
Well, okay.
the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
She clearly is hiding a weapon behind her body.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. You're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Yeah, okay, obvious. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out if you drop it. What? No. That's not gonna happen. I'd like to trust you, but you're being suspicious right now. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. You'd better not try anything. Approach, princess. Die. Yeah, I'm not trusting you. Trusting this. Bye. Turn to leave, and then she'll stab me. Screw it, and then I die. Okay. Okay. You're just gonna stab me.
What? No, no, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Okay.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has
Shut
to
up,
who is armed. You
okay.
are nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now.
Okay, yeah, man, this narrator is really annoying. I guess we'll go with, I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't? Okay, I see.
Uh-huh.
I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
Okay.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally... We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have... Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury you're acting like you are? My entire world is at risk, and maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go... No. I have my dignity.
Of course.
Fine. I will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
This narrator's fun. We got it already. The narrator's the true villain. Alright, I'll let you out if you drop it. Nope. I'd like to trust you, but you're suspicious. Can we talk things through? We killed each other last time. Like, I know... Oh my gosh. I feel like as long as I don't take an action, I'll probably live, so... let's do this one, I guess.
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let her out of it. Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding?
No. We're not even gonna do that. Yeah, remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and tried to kill me and I cut his neck open and then he stabbed me in the heart and we both died looking in each other's eyes, well, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly... Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this.
Yeah, right?
She's obviously lying through her... I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else... Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're
Okay.
strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
Uh-huh.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Exactly.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because their
okay.
silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me.
Oh, okay. Bird face.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason. Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored? What? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
But she's still, chained up.
Conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what? At least we're safe here. She's still in, and those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
Maybe, take a step backwards?
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
I mean, I'm gonna assume the metal just, like, stops her from transforming there, because, like, otherwise she could just turn her hand into a knife and just slip through, so...
And then...
Oh, yeah, I guess you can do that, too.
Her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
But then why didn't she escape before this?
She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
Ah, shit.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
What is this? Is this supposed to be like comic book frames?
You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense. She's even better at this than she was last time.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. How, like, she could have used her powers last time, but she didn't, really.
Cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Okay.
And with a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you...
The arms race. No, I'm
on a path in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I just noticed my stream is like 5 minutes behind, but okay, whatever. As long as we don't have it just completely die, I think it's fine. Oh boy. Oh wow, like the stream is kind of just jumping around at this point. So annoying. Trying to think if there's anything I can do, but I think I gotta just kind of deal with the internet I have right now. Well, let's see. Did it die? Did it die? Okay, well, I guess we'll just pick up the knife at least, right? Okay, we won't pick up the knife this time.
I feel dizzy.
Oh. Oh, let's see. Oh, wow. Huh. So, wait, so my audio's coming through, but not my visuals? Wait a second. Let me check. Let me check my, the stream. Wait, huh? It looks fine on my end. Oh, wait. There are two microphones working on right now? Oh, no, that's fine now. One's the video game and one's me talking. Huh. Oh, well, it looks better now. That's weird. I don't know, I didn't do anything different. Internet's a little bit wonky. I think you guys got the gist of what happened, though. Like, yeah, we asked her questions until she pulled out a sword from her arm, and then she just kind of ran at us and killed us. So, actually, no, I was just seeing that it's at 60 frames per second. I'm wondering if maybe if I change the frames per second, that maybe, let's see. Let's go with this. Apply. Okay, now video 60. Yeah, I can't change it during recording. Oh wait. Maybe if I turn off. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the visuals real quick, and we'll see if that. Oh wait a second. Let me. Yeah, it was saying, oh, technically you're still showing video. So like, yeah, okay, I can't change frames per second. Okay, we'll see how it works for now. I don't know, we'll see. It happens. Well, you know what? We're not gonna do full screen mode. We'll see if staying out of full screen mode maybe helps me. We'll see.
Nobody holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works. The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
I mean, we've already fought, and she will win for sure.
What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our... No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
No, because we killed her the first time.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with... Let's just stay focused. The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the... This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
I probably wouldn't even bother with the knife. Just go down there and try to talk to her and just see what she says.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. And what if we never do? Don't be like that. I know things are hard right now, but we gotta stay positive. If they're confident, then I'm confident. So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
My question would just be like... Oh, wait a second. My camera is like freaking out again, it looks like. Well, anyway. So, like, I already killed her in my first place, in my first run. So it's like really weird when they're like, oh, well, you have to kill her, and it's like, well, we already know for sure that if we kill her, then we'll die too. So it's just an endless loop. So, going at her to kill her is obviously not going to work. So let's make sure my stream's working. Oh. I'm dropping... Right now it's telling me I've dropped 23,000 frames. 23,000, that's a lot. Let's see. Is there anything I can even do? Let me just check. Sorry about this. I mean, it's pretty much just telling me have better internet, really. Yeah, I think all the other options I've already dealt with. Just have better internet. Forehead. Okay, let's see if things just work out while I play.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what... But there isn't a door, it's just that there isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a... You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Huh. Well, I'm just thinking about how, like, we're apparently a lizard man or something, because we saw our hand earlier. We'll see.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting...
It's really, yeah, it's really stupid that they really don't want... We already know we're gonna look
Reach
like a
forward
lizard.
and place your
Oh,
hand on the
gosh.
door to the basement. It creaks. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
That's because we don't want to see that we're actually a lizard man for some reason.
It was never there. Just an illusion. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
So it really does seem like we're just jumping. I was gonna say timelines, but no. Realities, I guess. Parallel realities.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor, and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. Thinking about dying makes us
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it.
Nothing bad has come of it.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin.
The past isn't real, and your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with...
Yeah, we've already
She's
seen them
loose,
before.
And she is coming.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us.
We should just kill ourselves. Lift her up. There's no reason we can't talk this out. I'm gonna try flirting with her. Sure. She has swords for arms. We don't. We're panicking. We're going to fight her. Stiff upper lip. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her. To it. Exactly. Okay, let's see what I think up some. I mean, I feel like if I do this one, it's just gonna be boring, though. Though this one's not much better, to be fair. I mean, pretty much all of these are probably gonna do the same thing. Yeah, let's just...
No, that's a terrible... We're dead either.
Screw it, we've already died twice. Third is a... Who cares?
Fine. You raise your blade above your head.
Oh, this is new. What are you going to do? Are you...
Then you skewer yourself. Ow.
Are we still here? Can we not actually off ourselves? But, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right?
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Okay.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be.
Stop saying dead or... This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been...
This is for No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
We're just gonna ignore the part where we couldn't kill ourselves when we stabbed ourselves. All right.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's gotta... As long as we keep moving. Oh, great. So it's going to get even more. Who cares about getting better than her? Let's do something weird. Like, really, really weird.
Of course.
come on, show me something new.
We're gonna like try to kiss her or something probably. I'm surprised that killing ourselves literally didn't do anything. Like at all. She has swords for her arms. Think up something better. We're going to let her stab us. We're going to have a... No. She has swords for arms. Flirting... I mean, what's the point of flirting? That just seems weird. Oh wait. Stream's acting weird. Let's just go with, oh wait. Let's make sure the stream catches up first. It's weird because when I look at my end of the stream, it looks fine-ish. I mean, like my camera's moving or working. I guess I got. Okay. Oh. Oh, let's see. Is it better? Can't tell. I think the stream's better now. It seems better for now. Okay. So we tried to kill ourselves. It didn't work. Avenant just didn't kill us. And she's like, "Hey, you should do something weird." So I guess we're gonna do something weird now. I think flirting's not going to be that interesting. I mean, that's probably going to be the right answer, but let's just see what this is. Oh, really? Oh, really?
None of this is working. Think. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was luck. But we only have to get lucky once. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. She skewers you. We're getting close to something, can't you feel? You're right. One last time, that's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
I wonder if we've ever tried to run away from this spot. But I don't know, probably not.
Ho-ho! What if? Throw it out the window. Over my dead. That won't be very hard. You've died a lot. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beaut? Sure, I can think of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest, there are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. How about you stick to describing things? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
In no time.
Narrator, We heroically stride through the door and towards our...
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs.
It's more of a slide. We know.
So I wonder why suddenly it's the exact same thing every time, whereas before it was like a cabin.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speak. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs?
Don't care, just want to win.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess...
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to... I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you... Well, yeah, she says she... Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say, really?
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
So I guess that's like kind of the point, that at least she has a heart that you can kill or whatever.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
Because she's not human.
Hearts still beat. This is fake. This is all.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a...
We're screwed. What just happened? It's so quiet.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once. You're incredible.
I mean, you've already done this before, but okay, whatever. We've literally done this already. It's the mirror. And then you're a lizard man.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Gifts of a fragile vessel. I don't know. Maybe it's like gonna try to possess my body or something. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. I don't know what that means. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? You know about the world beyond the place. Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity. Destroy your body. I mean, isn't that just her heart again? I don't know. You know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay. I don't know. Attack it. I guess we'll just attack it.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
So we're just like at a stalemate, sort of.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Because we're like in outside of time and space.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Okay.
I promise that it doesn't hurt. Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay, so my best guess is that this is some sort of eldritch abomination, and it needs her to be its heart, and me to be its body, to be reincarnated into back to life. So basically, the point of the game, at least for now, is that we have to not kill each other, or this thing can get reincarnated, is my best guess. Again, it's very weird because my first route in this game, I did this exact thing where we both died. Just making sure my voice is working good. Do you know about the worlds beyond the place?
I know only that they are.
Okay, that means nothing. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sad.
Okay, I guess. Are you the princess? No, right?
She is part of me.
Right. But were you always the prince, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter when...
Yes, it does matter, actually. Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I
Probably.
have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here.
Okay, I mean, it could have been like a subconscious thing, though. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an...
Okay, whatever. What do you mean, solitary lights?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network.
Yeah, you're just a mind, right? What do you think I am? What do you think I am? No, she doesn't know what anything is. I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one
You're
perspective.
more like me than you are like a
I think
person.
that you are more like me than you are like a person.
I mean, I think we're a lithered person, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
We are oceans, reduced to...
Yeah. You are like a giant consciousness, but now you're a smaller consciousness in order to become a body or whatever. Like I said, eldritch thing, whatever. I mean, how would you destroy your body when we're in the afterlife, basically? Let's try it. We'll try it. Yeah, exactly. We're just, yeah.
There's
Okay.
nowhere for you to be, but
We're both dead or whatever.
nothing as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that there is no exit. But this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? She doesn't understand death, so it doesn't matter. How much will I forget? Whatever. How many more pieces of you do I have to find? Sure.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
Great. What if I stop you?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now.
Separate from Turner, if I help you, is that what you're going to do? Yeah, I mean, she could destroy... I don't know, it's weird. Right, because it's like... she's partly the princess or whatever. I'm not going back. How much will I forget, I guess?
Everything.
Great. Aren't you scared that I'll kill you?
I have not lived.
Exactly. She doesn't know what death is. I was sent to kill the princess.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickered.
See, she doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm not going back. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll...
Okay, I'm ready. No, let's wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means.
Oh. Did the game crash? Oh no, the game crashed for no reason. Let me see what this looks like on the stream. I'm in the middle of rebooting the game.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Oh, this was okay, this is canon. All right. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I'm gonna go to full screen mode real quick. I was like, oh, I guess that was forever, huh? But yeah, like I was gonna say before, basically she was just saying like curiosity will make you come back to play the game is all that means. And there's no choices in the matter that I'm gonna have to forget when I get brought back to life or whatever. Okay, let's go.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Okay. Okay. Bring the razor forward.
You're on a path you're here.
The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing Princess seems... Can't someone else do it? I'm not doing it. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get a reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. Silently continue. Turn around and leave. What if I turn around
Seriously?
and leave?
You're just going to turn around and leave? Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to...
Uh-huh.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. Your silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you... Oh, would you look at that?
Okay, I mean, I just wanted to try it at least. Yeah.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much... And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something... At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your... But as you focus on your surroundings,
of course.
you start to realise that those flickers weren't just a trick.
It was Cabin in the Woods all along. If you know the movie Cabin in the Woods, you'll know why this is completely unsurprising.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of... You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Well, I know that didn't happen, but sure, whatever. How would the world end? She's
You're
chained
on a
up.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay her. Last I checked, if he doesn't remember what... I don't know, I think it's more fun if the entire world... If by ruining... The world really did end last time, didn't it? The world hasn't ended yet.
Right. Let's just go to the cabin and stop listening to the narrator.
A warning. Before you go in, she will lie. If we're stuck, ignore him. Let's... The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what... The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. The blade is your implement. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it. No, we're taking the knife. I've already told... You can't just listen to me. And if you're going to slay her... Nothing. Because you're going to pull yourself to... Just ignore the stress. Ow. Even if we closed our eyes, I'm not going to stop doing my job.
Yeah.
Yes, take what you're seeing here.
Yeah. I
Just
get it.
accept it. Okay. Good. Now, whenever...
Let's go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement. What are you talking about? You reach forward, rub... There was a... Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again. The door to the basement...
Okay.
Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you... The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it.
Alright.
The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blend... If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her... Her voice.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a... I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels... We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day. You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely note, your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths, you shudder against it as
Okay,
you
that's
stay
weird.
away, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Okay, that was
You
weird.
slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Okay.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Okay.
Physical
Oh, there we go.
sensations dull and then vanish.
Right, whatever. Let's go and meet her already. Sheesh.
Consumption and betrayal. Skepticism and blind devotion. Rival...
Are you just going to stand there?
What the hell was that? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over.
Yeah.
Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Yeah, I don't really know what the creator was going for there. Just like just to like give the main character the feeling that they've done this before, I guess. I don't know.
Eyes bright, but otherwise. And why are we here again? In case you're here, he's just being an ass. We remember.
Yeah, what's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness or Her Majesty. And you can call me Princess if you'd like.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her. We can do that?
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over it.
You said you'd been here before, right? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever. New plan.
There's more of you now. Getting weird down here, like really weird. Well, I know you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? I'm getting you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Do you know why you're down here?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous.
Oh.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like it certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions.
Oh, that's a lot. I don't think all three of those should have been just one thing. Yeah, let's just see. Let's do this one.
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you? Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs manage to chew you up, I will devour you.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
There's more of you now. If I let you out, what are you gonna do? Whatever. I don't even know.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception, you find the blade suddenly in your hands.
Right, everything's happening all at one time.
Findings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't...
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit. No, I don't, because this isn't fun.
Luckily for all, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world falls apart. I think he's gone.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
I wonder what exactly is supposed to be happening other than, I guess, time and space is collapsing in on itself. But it kind of feels disconnected from the whole thing where the eldritch god behind this is, like, unconnected to the real world. So how is it connected to what's going on between us? But whatever. I'm sure there's some connection, I guess.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her.
How surprisingly sincere.
I didn't actually think our actions had...
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
This is just stupid, because when we try to fix her, then she's just gonna stab us, you know? Let's just say nothing.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. He's just messing with us.
So can we actually see what we look like? I don't know what that means.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets. Whenever you are ready, I will.
You're the same being as you were before, obviously. How much have you changed? Who cares? What does it feel like to change like this? Who cares? When did this is all done? Do you know what you want to do? She doesn't know what she wants to do, but sure, let's see what she
With
says.
every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated truths.
No, it
I
means
cannot
nothing.
tell you what desires I will hold when
Yeah,
I
she
step
doesn't
in
know
this
nothing.
moment. All I want is to.
Yeah, she doesn't know. She just wants to live. That's all she knows. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Yeah, I guess that's true. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been, what do you want me to do to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to go back. We don't need to talk to this Eldritch thing.
But it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
You're on a path. You're here.
Okay, so at this point, the Eldritch God is not particularly interesting, just because if you understand what an Eldritch God is, that's just how they are. They're just like, they don't really understand what living and dying is, because they're outside of the cycle of life and death. And it's mostly just curious, but curious in a it's existed forever, but doesn't really do anything. So it doesn't really have concepts of joy, maybe just boredom at best or something. Let me make sure that. Okay. Yeah, it seems like the volume's working good. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go and meet the princess.
You make your
At this point. By the way, this is pretty similar.
The interior of the blade is.
By the way, this is pretty similar to. It's been like this for a while, but yeah, I immediately was thinking of the Stanley Parable. It's very similar to that game, in that there's like looping paths, and I mean this one's different because it's not really multiple endings, but it's kind of similar. There's no reason to take the blade. Let's go down the basement.
The door to the basement. Her voice.
Hello?
Is. Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but
we'll just ignore the narrator
and lock eyes with. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi.
Let's talk first.
Okay.
Really? We're gonna talk to her like 5 feet from her? I mean, it'd be nice to have a conversation, but I mean, she could just kill me whenever, but okay. If I ask her name, she's just gonna do the whole, well, maybe I'll do it now. Let's see. Okay, keeping you down here. I'm getting you out of here. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, if you do this one, she's just gonna kill you right now. Some of these are just lies. I was sent here to... Don't even ask about logic. Like, why even ask about logic at this point? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. I've done that before. I don't even remember what she said when I asked that before. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess.
Is
Yes, you've said this
Princess
before.
Her name or her title?
Princess. So is your name Princess?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Probably doesn't have any memories before she is a princess. I don't know. Like, she just, like, is ingrained in her mind that she's a princess and that's all that she knows, is my guess. That's, like, her life.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she...
I was sent here to slay you. You're supposed to... No. I don't think there's much else I can say here. There's like no reason to get the knife at all. Sure, let's see what she says.
The princess hesitates. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
If I'm the first person you've seen, what have you been eating and drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this... Okay, but actually, what has she been...
She's not human, it doesn't matter. I don't know anything about you. Sent here to... No. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. No, I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. Can't believe you've been keeping... I don't know. At this point, it seems like we're just gonna release her and then she's gonna kill us. I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Whatever. There's not many good options here. You could, like, I wish I could ask more personal questions, but I suppose I did kind of ask all of the personal questions possible. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here. She's not going to say anything about that. I mean, some of these could just be fine to ask. I just hope she doesn't, like, fly off the handle.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being...
You have all the explanation you need.
Yep. Here to kill you. Oh, that didn't do anything. Weird. Unless I clicked it too quickly. Let me see. History. Oh, weird. Yeah, it just skipped over it. Right? Unless it... Wait. Wait. No, I think it just skipped over it. Because, yeah, I can't go back up. I don't think you're actually dangerous. No, she's dangerous. Yeah.
Would everything feel right about you if you were locked away in a hole by yourself for as long as you can remember?
Just how long has she been down here?
So, did they tell you why I'm supposed...
I was told you to tell me. Nope, I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping you. Nope, no, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous. Remain silent. I've been told enough. Yep, tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and—
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Don't they mean a subjugated monarch than a subjugating monarch? She's not subjugating anybody currently. If I say this, then she's gonna be like, but I won't be happy. I'm going to keep you locked away down here and get to know each other, and then she'll kill me. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk. And then I'll kill her, and then she'll kill me before I even get up. Go back upstairs. Nope, she'll kill me. Examine the chains. Examine the chain. Okay, I'm going to set you free, but let me regret this. I can't believe you're... I'm going to get you... Okay, well, I mean... I'm trying to think, like, what route I can do here. I mean, if we do examine the chains, we're just gonna die. And if we... I mean, like, this one is... There's maybe something there. Maybe. I just can't trust you. Retrieve the blade. Keep her locked away. I mean, I guess this one's the only one that doesn't for sure give a decision. We'll go with this one. Because the rest are just like concrete answers, because they have these, you know, these brackets that will just be like, and then she kills you because she doesn't want to be trapped, or she, you know, she's just gonna be, I mean, she's evil or whatever, you know, she's trying to escape or whatever.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky, so I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
You'll die instantly. Pretty sure she'll just kill me instantly. I guess we'll just do the middle one. I mean, we already know that she can just escape on her own. That's why it's weird. I guess retrieve the blade? No, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, at this point, if we just get up away from her, she'll just kill us immediately. Okay, here we go.
You can't be serious.
Let's see if she kills us instantly.
Thank you.
You're making... No. I think walk up to the chains, but they're large and heavy. Far too solid.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere up. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down.
I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying up there somewhere. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah, do you have any other ideas, I guess?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting up. We're tempted to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. Is someone else here?
The narrator. Whatever. Don't even try it. Well, I guess we can try the door.
You tried the door.
It's locked. Return.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been easier for who? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked.
There's a slight panic rising in the...
Yeah, this is a little more interesting.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb as she rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Okay. From behind me?
Blade from upstairs.
Oh, whatever.
Or we could use. You won't like what happened.
I mean, we already know killing her doesn't do anything. I guess we'll just do the save the princess ending, I guess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the cut into her. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack. Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
I mean, I suppose at the end
blood
of
from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I suppose this is supposed to be, like, hypothetically a potential first route in the game, so maybe it's supposed to be like, ooh, we don't know what's going on, I guess. That's my best guess.
How is she still smiling?
Thank you.
And then she kills me.
Let's get up.
Okay. No.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape
Yeah, see?
the world.
No, I'm at the top of the stairs.
I can't just let her escape. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Okay, so now he can just take control of your body? Okay.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Yeah, there we go.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the... Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying...
Let's see.
The blade! Move the... As your body remains...
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade.
I'm sorry. I'll try.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It
Yeah.
is agony.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because, like, why is it so hard to kill me? Like, is it just because I'm just some lizard monster or whatever?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it... For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful... Whatever. She sinks the blade into
I mean,
your chest.
the narrator's the one, like,
sorry,
mind controlling
sorry.
you know?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around. It can't just end like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't. Everything goes dark. And you die.
The damsel. But, I mean, that is weird that she never actually shows her monster
You're on a
form.
path. You're here to...
You know, that's kind of weird. That she doesn't actually transform into a monster there. Don't know what that really means. This is pointless.
A warning. She will lie if... Forget. But he is... Last time? What? I think he just likes to hear this. I do. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but
Okay.
don't pay their bickering any mind.
I mean, at this point, the narrator can't really say much other than he just knows that he has to kill.
The interior
He has
of the
to have
cabin
you
is
kill her.
clean and elegant. The blade is your...
We'll try it again.
Walk up to the... What are you talking...
We'll try it.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. But there was a mirror, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet.
Yeah,
and
enter
get
the
a feather
enter
out
the
of
basement.
place. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying a soft voice.
Hello?
Her voice. It's somehow... Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can. We don't even know the princess. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. My love! We're here. You know she can't hear you.
She may not be able to.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Did you hear that?
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the
She also
queen,
said that
doesn't
we're
it?
back.
For you to come back.
That's right, villain. Well, only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Ah, but
And you've died before. So an entire world. has
That's
been
dumb that when he says an
damned
entire
to
world
one
is damned to whatever.
But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible.
horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this?
We never saw a world end. And now I'm even more certain that we must chase our...
Are you listening to him? He's lost it.
I mean, the dumb part is just like, oh, you're stupid for thinking that you reversed time. Obviously, you jumped timelines. It's like, what? Jumping timelines is a lot more difficult than reversing time, I feel like. I could be wrong, though, but, you know, like, the idea that he says one is way more ridiculous than the other, it's like, really? We already know the first answer thing. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask you, why did you end the world after you killed me back there? I guess we can just ask all these questions. What happened after I
You
died?
died, and now we're talking.
Oh, okay. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists. And indeed,
Her.
we won't even have to. Do you...
What? No, she's a prisoner here. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time?
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she...
But before we started talking, did you... I'm sorry about what happened. The narrator who set me to kill you took over my body. It was extremely
Another
unfair.
version of me was pushed to such drastic action.
That's okay. You were just doing your best.
She took that in stride. To a surprise.
That's because she's perfect.
Of
You
course.
think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like
The
it
narrator's
better if
been
she
wrong
doesn't have
before.
some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You killed me last time, and it hurt a lot. That's true. It could be easily true that the narrator is also in her head and saying, this guy's coming to kill you, and you have to kill him, or whatever. Or something. It is really funny to think of it like that. Anyway. Rescue the princess. Did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world?
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
Of course.
Listening to her.
I have no feeling about one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are here to blah 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 blah. No. How about no?
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything.
Rescue.
I can't let you do that.
You'll what? Take over our body and force... I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might...
You
Okay.
wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. Shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Wait, how did you do that? That's pretty funny. Also, like, I just can't get over these lizard arms that we have, and it's just like, ignore that part. It's not important. It's like, okay, well, that's way more interesting than her being a blade demon or whatever.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
I mean, except that, like, she'd probably just take the blade and stab me right now, but whatever.
Luckily for Mr. Romance,
Who needs a weapon when we have the power?
What do we do now?
Sure, let's see. She's gonna say, I want to do whatever you want to do.
Let me guess. And spoken with the ranks.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever. I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a... You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave.
The princess closes her eye and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. No, there must be something you want. Do you? No, I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. I mean, I feel like pressing her here is just not a good idea, but sure, we'll just hear what she says.
Are you serious?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do. I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met. You can't base your entire happiness around
Okay,
me.
if that's what makes you happy.
Oh, wow, this is going well. No. We'll just keep going. So like I said, pushing the issue was not a good idea. Because, you know, whatever. She's just acting or whatever the heck. What else?
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
That was weird. I don't understand what happened there.
No! She was our She's gone. And is that a mirror? What is that supposed to mean? Do it then.
I wonder what this is supposed to mean, because I really can't figure out what it's implying. Okay, here we go.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides.
Yeah, you're every
flowing.
princess who ever
All of
existed.
me is changing.
I wonder what would have happened if I had just left the cabin, though. I really should have. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Because it doesn't understand what normal is. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. I don't know. How about this?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less.
I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. No, not really. It all seems distant. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. That's kind of weird. Like, I don't really... That means nothing. Want to make it all stop.
It will, in time, but you still have a ways to...
Hold no malice for you. Can't be. Sure, contradictions don't exist.
My waters flow. and
Blah, blah,
my
blah.
I am everything.
I'm all the timelines put into one, right? I get it. How can you stand it?
As easily as you can stand to be...
Because she doesn't understand how to live any other way or whatever. What do you think of this vassal?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll... Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Sure, I'm gonna kill you after all this.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm.
She'll just, yeah, I
Even
mean,
if you attempt
it'll
to
just kill me
destroy
once it's becomes reincarnated or whatever.
My perspectives are shadowed. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Wait. You have seen what I have seen. Oh. Just as I have seen what you have seen, the angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths. My attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Okay. Have you figured out what you'll want when we finish? What do you want me to bring you next time? How many more vessels what do you want next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose.
Right. What do you want after all this
The
is done?
desires of my multitude thrive and endless I
Doesn't-
yearn for
she doesn't
what I've
know.
always yearned for. Our awakening.
Okay, so you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow.
The tides do not dictate where they're. My gift to you is to let you choose.
How many more vessels?
We will know when we need.
Okay, let's go.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet.
You're on a path in the your
I guess we just have
You
to
make your way up.
show enough different. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's continue the cabin. But yeah, like this is a whole bunch of different timelines, so I guess we're gonna just have to pick different endings for the princess and see if that makes any progress to the ending of the game, I guess. It's a little repetitive already. Yeah, far too repetitive already, I should say.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely.
Yeah, sure, we'll take the blade this time,
You
whatever.
take the blade from the.
We'll see if this makes a difference this time.
The door to the base. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to tell you. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. I haven't decided yet. No, I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the... Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we...
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling...
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your better judgment, we'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. Oh, gosh. Sure, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your...
Note
right,
the lack
right.
of...
Princess. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers...
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around. Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I... She is.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that.
Do you know what I'm here to know? I'm supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what I want. I have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. You know why I'm here to kill you? Sure.
That laugh. Stop it.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here. I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
Wait, how many people are watching this right now? I'm getting a few messages. That's why I was like, wait, what? But the messages won't tell me when they actually got sent. How about people talk in chat instead of sending personal messages, honestly? There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. I mean, like, yeah, all the stuff about, do you know why I'm here to kill you? Like, whatever. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do?
You know what?
Getting you out of here. Examine the chain. I'm going to keep you locked away down here. Sure, we'll try and see. You know, this is obviously a different ending, so we'll see what this is.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that.
You have to make a choice.
We'll try this one. Examine the chains. I mean, we already did examine the chains, I think.
I know you think this is a chance we'll have to take. We can make this.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the prince.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here,
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she?
Nope.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door.
Yeah, I mean, can
locking
she
it behind
even
you and quickly
escape the basement,
barricading
you
it with
know?
the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay. We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift.
Oh, here we
Your
go.
eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come.
I know you're still there.
Yeah, right.
You make things easier on yourself and let me out. It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. Huh? It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Yeah, I guess we can try that.
She sounds terrifying.
Yeah, we can try to get on her good
Violently
side.
rattles the door. You
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you
Okay.
apart piece by piece. You don't know the kind of enemy you've met.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No.
All it does is ease my guilty conscience. Go to sleep. So all of that was just an act. You're not really innocent. Ignore her and go to sleep.
Ignore her. Maybe the banging and waiting. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can, and you jolt away.
Also,
from
she
those
can
moments
escape?
to silence
We'll see, we'll see.
The ruckus has stopped. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though
Really?
your
She actually
body
could get out of the
simply
basement?
stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes.
Whatever.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to.
So helpless. I can take...
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end.
It can't be. This can't. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark. And
The nightmare. Technically, this is a different ending.
you're on
technically.
a path. You're here.
She's going to kill me again.
A warning. She will.
Okay. Yeah, we're in the loop phase of the game.
The interior of the
Oh,
cabin
great.
is plain. The smooth wood of the walls almost. The blade is your implement. Hold on. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for it. I'm going to need all of you to pull yourself. So deep breath in.
We'll try the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall. What are you talking about?
I know it's fake,
Reach forward.
but still.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden, so I should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps.
I mean,
Eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
we know that bringing the knife isn't going to actually help at all.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Come back? You really don't remember, do you?
What? Off the void, into the void. Let's go into the void.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but
sure, we'll say that.
how would falling into an infinite void be better than anything?
Ugh. Oh gosh. Wait a second. Huh. Weird. I can't type in chat. Well, if the person who typed in chat is still here, no thank you.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
Oh, great.
She could be anywhere. Are you really not gonna come? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's... We're going to die down here. Please stop saying that.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go...
You decide it's best to do...
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Is her hair black now? That's just kind of odd.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost...
There has to be a way out of... What did you do?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function? And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches. Okay, whatever you were doing, please. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want to interrupt me some more?
What is it going for here?
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Again, your eyes shoot.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already... And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fight... Then you should get looking.
What good am I to you alive? What do you want me from me? What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can live without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on,
Oh, okay.
I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature.
Well, what if we, like, reversed this? Oh, let me think. Someone's asking me what other games I play. I'm trying to remember what game I'm going to be playing tomorrow. What was it called? I don't remember. After Spider-Man 2, I'm really forgetting. Let me get through this part real quick. Why won't you finish me off? If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why don't you try being nice to me? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world, and if I let you out, what then? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
Nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess that's being nice.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time.
That's
I
true.
didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Well, you know why she won't kill us, because she already said that she'd be trapped here, sent here to stop you. Can't let you leave. If I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways? You're a lunatic. No, not really. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Okay, I guess she's being tsundere now. she's just being tsundere now, I guess. We can be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Okay. Okay, let's get out of here together. No, we're not gonna try to leave together. I mean, obviously that's just like a bad ending. What if I refuse?
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as...
No!
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out.
I mean, she's... You know, you can just, like, go with the situation where I'm not stuck down here with you, you're stuck down here with me type of situation.
Lots happened before then. I'm sure I can get creative. Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Yeah, I wonder what that ending would be like, where we just hang out.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
But she'll probably just be like, I'll take care of you by, like, cutting your head off and keeping you alive somehow. It's like, well, that's not really... you're a lunatic. How about I just kill you? I'm not doing anything. So, it's either leave together... or I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst. Remain with your nightmare. We'll try leave together first.
What? No!
Come around. Oh, this is...
I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops. Do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't... Shit. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't...
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only, but we don't.
Yeah, see if...
Still grab it on the way out.
See, it's really annoying that if I grabbed the knife, it just would, like, end the run almost every single time.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestion. You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Is this really... At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. The princess reaches the top of the stairs. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic?
No.
Your body seizes violently as you regain... No! You're doing... I guess I have to do everything around...
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself
for you
just
that
to
you
spite
didn't.
me. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor. and tosses it through the door. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter,
And now you open the door.
there's nothing else for us to do.
Okay, let's go.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Okay.
Why is it so cold?
So basically, before anything actually can happen, yeah, the Eldritch being just grabs her every time.
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
Yeah, let's just not talk to myself.
It's calling us.
So what is it now? You've unraveled. Proceed to the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us.
Okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but there's a narrator. How many more vessels do I need to bring? Let's see what this one is.
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Yeah. Good, and when I find them, you and I are finally going to have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
I mean, like, we're not looking for truth by finding him. We're just kind of thinking that he might be... Well, I don't know. Yeah, it is a little confusing to think what the narrator actually... what his motivations would be other than just the basic knowledge that we already know everything that he knows, basically. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship. But do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
How many more vessels?
One.
Oh, really?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Yeah, I figured.
And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Okay, let's go. I mean, it's not like we can avoid this.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here.
Okay.
You're on a path. You're here. You make your she.
I'm trying to think of another option.
The interior of the cabin is almost in the blade. Is
Nope. Enter the basement? Yeah, enter the basement.
the door to the basement. Her voice
Hello?
is. Don't let it.
No, I'm just thinking, like, if I do the I'm here to save you thing, then it's just going to be really generic. But I think there's not many other options, really.
Good. You're still
Other
listening
than
to
just I'm gonna save you
It
now.
would be better if you had a weapon. You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you.
Hi. Do you think...
Let's talk first.
Okay.
I was apparently here. Let's just go with explore every
Oh.
answer. We've
She
already
pauses.
seen these answers
You can
before.
address...
He's.
Like I said, I'm sorry.
We're just gonna kind of like make her really
Of
nice,
course,
and then we're
have-
gonna just leave. I think.
I don't see what...
This is the only. Okay. The princess. She doesn't know. She knows what she.
Are you looking for the truth? Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
That's. How long has she been locked away?
This is mostly like. This game sort of makes me think like she is shaped by your perception of your first impressions of her or something. Is my best guess. It's a little weird.
Did they tell you how?
That's what you told me. No, I'm sure. No, you tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world if...
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to.
At the end of the day, whoever sent you to I don't trust that.
She has a point.
So this shouldn't be... This is about how messed up that... Do you really think... We both know that if...
Right. We've already seen this ending. Let's go with do that one.
That seems like a pretty.
I don't
Make
think
everybody
so.
happy.
On the-
One way or another? But if...
You have.
What? What? There's no choice though. This time I have to
Thank
retrieve the blade.
You turn.
Where are you going? Fine. Turn your back on me. But it...
Slip these chains. She has to. You rush up. To
This
the
is the
first
exact
floor.
same
Okay.
thing as
If
before,
we're sure
really.
about this decision, I'll support it. You slowly
Okay,
creep down
let's
the basement
see.
stairs, where the princess sat only
Right,
a
of
moment ago. Is it just
course.
me?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over and then she just stabs me from behind?
Oh, you cow!
No. Why don't you come close?
Fine.
Your
I guess.
eyes
I
dart
guess this
to the
is
corners of
forcing
the
us into a
don't
new
see
ending
her.
at least. So there's that. This is technically along the lines of what I was planning, but I kind of wanted her to be like become all nice, and then we actually do bring her out into the real world. But maybe it would just lead to just the perfect princess ending or whatever.
Where is she?
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe
Come on
that'll
out. Let's just get.
if you
No,
finish
I'll
the
wait.
job.
Do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a...
You do your best, but eventually. Come on, wake up.
No, keep waiting.
Wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. You barely even realize that you've started. Pain tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging into organs. There's nothing to be done. You're already half gone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, this is different.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
The beast? What would the beast be? Let's just go to the cabin.
warn. She will lie. Does it
Right.
actually-
Cabin.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls.
Enter the
Close to your
basement.
core. Do you think we can talk our way out? I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call.
And then the mirror disappeared anyway.
It'll still be here if we need it. The door to the basement.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost impatient. You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of the starry
Okay.
pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
So I guess she transformed into like a caged beast.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
Okay.
Remember, she's just a princess. She is certainly... You're not. Help doesn't matter what she is. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling.
Fledgling?
You're
What?
right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
Fledgling?
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Well, we can't avoid this, but let's see what happens. Yeah, she's in chains? That is weird. We're fine. No. I can't see right now. No. I mean, she's just like... We'll just move. I mean...
Picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess.
Okay.
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
We don't have to kill each other. What if we helped you? What if we left together? You could get out of here on your own. Stop hiding, Joker. I was sent to kill you because you're a threat. What do you want to do? What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Okay.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just run for the blade upstairs and slay her with it. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specific... She's just a princess. Clearly not.
Why do you want to kill
Why
me?
does anything kill anything?
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive.
Play dead. Interesting. Stand still. Survive. We'll try to survive. Why not?
The jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Why do you want to eat me? We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? If you could get out of here on your own, wouldn't you have already left? Yeah.
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
Okay.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
Probably this one. I mean, you really can't reason with her. Sure. Show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Oh, okay.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your flee. We can't keep doing this.
We know running for the stairs is just not going to be a good decision, though, don't we?
Or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
You're bleeding now.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's a costly mistake. We can't make it again. We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
Okay, fine. Why do you want to eat me? I was sent to kill you because you're a threat. You're deflecting. I mean, yeah, this is kind of just, yeah.
She's right. That's fair. She'll kill her.
Oh, okay, I guess I can't even do that. You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's more tense this time. She means this next. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache. We're exhausted. We're still alive. We owe.
It's weird when they say play dead. It's like how would playing dead even help in this situation? Again.
Once again,
I mean, the other two are just instant death.
Once again, you are too slow to come away unscathed. This isn't working. We have to do something. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we're trying, but we can't. We have to. We keep up.
You're getting slow.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you. Too tired to think, but we have to think.
Okay.
We have to move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, she makes her last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eye. You do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed. Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body. That's just as bad. That's worse, even. It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end. You look down to see that the dirt between you is strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock. The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Well, we're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because every...
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're on a path in the wood. That didn't work. Instinct until it wasn't. So what are we supposed... Great. So you've been here before. So you know... Yeah, what... Having... Whose rule is it? Who's telling... It's my rule, and this...
Let's just see.
Like I said, if anything, I've told you too much. You've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything. Okay, let's go.
You make your way down to the... So, we've been over the plan. And what if she doesn't... We'll figure out a way, and if that doesn't make her any... It will. It's always... She spent as much time as she could, and she's fast. We're clever too.
So this time we're not going to let her cut off our escape. It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is.
But you already know what she...
Yeah,
The interior is dark and over the blade is your implement.
there's a way forward.
What are you talking about? There is no... He isn't...
Then either way,
We'll actually take the blade this time.
Take the steel claw. You
At
pull
this
the
point,
blade
there's no
from the
different.
studs up,
I mean, it's better than
step
nothing.
forward. Haven't you been It is so bright.
And then we
Reach
go...
forward and wave your hand over the See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. You
Yep,
step
there we go.
forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the base, it smells of mold and decay. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, stay quiet.
We don't have to fight. We don't have to fight. Say nothing, silently proceed down. We should talk. We don't have to fight. I'm ready to let you out.
Princess leaves your remark unanswered. See? She knows.
I suppose it'll take a little more than words to coax her out.
Put
Okay.
the voices to the back of your mind and proceed down. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw.
Right, it's all dark. I get
Stay on
it.
your toes.
We get it. It's dark down here. You don't have to be. You don't have to go that far into it. Let's try it with this.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in you.
That's right. Keep steady.
There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts.
That's stage one. Now stay focused.
You dive into the tunnel, begin
Okay.
scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her behind you, claws raking at the dirt, chains rattling, breaths hot and heavy with the effort of the ascent. But the sounds are coming slower now, the breaths pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. You risk a glance.
You risk a glance. Why would you look back?
She is a broad and sickly creature, her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. She managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you or returning to the open darkness of the basement below.
So that's what she's become. She wasn't like this when we started. Was she? No, she wasn't.
Looking at her makes me...
Yeah. Now that we can see
Her eyes look up at yours, wide, pleading. Come back, you can imagine them saying. Don't leave me here. But you shouldn't listen. If you want us to ignore her, then why would you tell us any of that wide, pleasing eyes begging for mercy business to begin with? All
Right.
it does is make us feel conflicted. I'm merely describing things as they are. It's not my fault. What should we do about her anyway? She hurts.
we did bring the blade.
Splendid idea.
Or maybe we should try and talk.
That's a terrible idea.
Peacefully approach.
You cautiously make your way closer to the princess, her eyes avoiding yours with the silent resignation.
Oh, yep, that's too late. Figured. Figured.
She's gone. And there's that mirror. But it feels so bad. That thing.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something's...
Okay. I'd like to be somewhere nice.
feels too good to be true.
Okay. So what's this one? Okay. That's weird. What the what is the... Ah, yes, it's a crow or something. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Okay. Is this supposed to just be the, was it Stephen King that there's like a raven, the raven thing? I don't know. No, Edgar Allan Poe, that's what it is. Okay. Okay. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. Yeah, look at there. Oh, cool. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Dear Nader, I was wondering if I'd ever get
The
to see you.
narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Interesting. Yeah, what are you?
I am an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him.
Oh, okay.
Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Not that interesting then. Others like you said something like that before. Every narrator really has been different. I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you? I've met you many times. If you made me, then what am I? I wasn't supposed to see all of this. What is the princess? Did you make her too? What is this place? Where are we? He's just part of the story. That's all. He doesn't know anything. Have every narrator been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
I mean, he doesn't have hubris. He was told to do a job, and he's just doing the job. That's it. Okay, so... yeah, this one. I don't think he ever lied to him. He just didn't know about the looping. What am I?
You're the long quiet,
Oh?
the god I made to rid the world of death.
I actually don't quite understand that one. But yeah, I guess you're sort of like the Grim Reaper. Sort of. I always knew I was special. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Every time, yeah, why are you breaking?
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your tongue.
Whatever that means. I'm sorry, I don't want to try. So you do know about the looping. How many... Yeah, why did you lie?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
Yeah, that's true.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Of course.
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to
Right, I need to kill her. No, I mean, it's true. I mean, it's just like, at the end of the day, the princess is like a manifestation of death, and it's like she'll kill everything even if she doesn't want to, basically. In part because she's just, you know, she's not human. She's just, she's something that brings death even if she doesn't want to, kind of thing. Do you think anyone do? I don't want to be God. Okay, oh, there we go. Why would you want to rid the world of death? People out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know? What is Princess? Did you make her? No. No one's supposed to see all this. Are you a god? Are you a part of me? Or are you something else? I mean, we already know what he is. I mean, I could talk about how I'm so special because I'm a god, but why do you want to get rid of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Isn't that the same thing for this guy too, though? To some extent? Death of the author is the trophy that I just got. Yeah, it makes sense. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I mean, it doesn't matter whether I tell him I'm going to kill her or not. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Watch him end.
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time's up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Uh-huh. Oh, look, it's the perfected version of her. It's just even.
I can finally see you.
It's just Evangelion
You
now.
can finally see me.
And this is just Evangelion now.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Sure, let's see what this says.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death.
Uh-huh.
Pay him no mind. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation? Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not.
Uh-huh. Okay. I can't even actually decipher this, honestly. But basically, my question was like, hey, can I see the other endings? Or something. I have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice. No, there's no answers. I understand everything. Yeah, I mean, basically, we either... I mean, like, you know, it's like, hey, if we kill her, then we end death, but then there's no death, so, you know, humans aren't really human anymore kind of thing. But, yeah, I'm gonna kill her, though, just, you know, because that kind of feels appropriate. What was the point of me doing this if you were destined to do this? Doesn't even matter what roads yeah. I told you, yeah, it's like, there has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. Like, boring. I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need to answer it before I can make a choice. Don't you have to say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? Whatever. Time to kill her.
I know, and I've been waiting for you to see it through. Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it. You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But even after the pain of defeat, you returned. The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending. I know that I am movement itself.
Oh,
You've
that's
seen as
true.
much. You know it's true.
Oh, that's true. If we are the nascent god, which is like the stagnant god, then she would be active. I see. So technically, not killing her is the true ending, I feel. But I'm still gonna kill her.
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing. A desire born from the narrow view of a single life. But even then, the only gifts I brought were context and sensation. To feel is to exist, and to exist is to have meaning.
I am the Arcana. This is like Persona 3 ending a little bit. This is an interesting
Your
one.
lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your love melted into skepticism? And you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
I don't want to hide from the truth. I won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you now. Just stop the fight early and surrender. Remain silent. I don't want to hide from the truth. I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. If destroying you is what it takes, so be it.
I am so deeply woven into the threads of this reality that I cannot imagine it without me. Perhaps there is a better world to build, but you cannot know until you see it. Are you so sure in your blind optimism that you would shatter all of creation?
Maybe it's just curiosity,
My
you know?
masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, nor is there an end. There is only the flood of bodies. And every moment you hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. And in the end, you returned it to me. For a brief moment, you were everything. a chaos that needed ordering. But without chaos, there is no reason.
This was kind of the weirdest ending, because I was just like confused what I was supposed to even do, because it's like, what? Where are we going with this? And then it just kind of ended really suddenly. I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. You seemed in pain. I'm sorry for what I did, but it was the only thing I could do. I mean...
You saw with a single pair of eyes what you needed dozens to comprehend. And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them opening to what we are.
Yeah, hiya. Kayla Tuber. We're right at the ending of Slay the Princess right now. I'm good.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Yeah, I think I actually did block Mary. Oh wait, maybe not. No, actually, I think I got like attacked by like 2 or 3 bots this stream, honestly. No, Mary I was just slightly ignoring. Yeah, I've gotten like 3 direct messages this stream alone. Kind of odd. Thanks for letting me know, though. I mean, it seemed pretty likely, to say the least. So, yeah, this was kind of a weird one to get. Like, I think this is the first ending I got, and this was probably one of the most extreme endings. So, yeah, it definitely was an interesting start to understanding the game.
You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality, and you used it to rise above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
Oh, let's see. You're asking what games I normally play. I mean, you can just go to my channel, honestly, because I save all my videos as highlights. Of late, I've been playing Spider-Man 2. Sometimes I play Genshin Impact. I was playing Fate Samurai Remnant for a while, if you know that game. I mean, that one's a pretty unknown game, honestly. I've been playing a lot of Genshin Impact, in fact, looking back on it a little bit. I guess I do play RPGs a lot. Like, you know, I did play all of Final Fantasy XIV on stream, and Final Fantasy 16, actually. But yeah, in the future I'm planning to play... Yeah, I've been playing a lot of mobile games, honestly. Star Rail, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact. Wasn't there another one? Maybe not. Maybe that's the only 2 I've been doing. Final Fantasy XIV feels like a mobile game sometimes, too. I wouldn't say I'm new. I've been doing it for like at least 2 years. But the way I stream can change greatly depending on the game, because like Final Fantasy XIV alone has a lot of downtime, or time when people in the game are talking, so... also, yeah, a lot of times I stream on the PS5. And I stream without... Oh, darn it. Is there a problem with the stream again? Oh. Oh. Is the stream dying right now? Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Oh. Okay, there we go. Well, maybe. Okay. I don't have many followers just because, I don't know, it's hard to get visibility on Twitch, really. I also, like, stream pretty randomly. Like, there's plenty of days where I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going to stream today, and then I get really sidetracked and end up not streaming, so I can't really make a schedule. I'm actually streaming I've been streaming from a hotel for the last 1 month, because of my real job, or whatever. So my internet's not great, but, you know, at least I'm streaming something, because otherwise, you know, I'd be not streaming for a whole month. So there is bad Wi-Fi here, but I think in the highlights, it ends up fixing itself, I think. No, it's definitely my internet. And even at my own apartment, the Wi-Fi ends up acting up, even though the Wi-Fi is really good at my apartment. It's really annoying. It's just how Wi-Fi works. So I'm gonna finish this game up real quick because I'm actually right at the end here. And yes, by the way, this game is very existentialist or psychological, so it's kind of a bit much to come in at the end of the stream like this. Well, I don't have my channel logo, as it is the identity of your channel. I have my channel logo. Well, isn't it the profile picture? I thought. Channel logo. Let me just do this real quick. You died countless times, unjust possibilities pushed in onto you. You would never have been without them. If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. It felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my life. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. Sure.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb. Are you still committed to my destruction, or has your resolve started to waver? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Yeah. All I can say is that stream as much as you can. I mean, okay, part of the reason that I stream is just because I feel like if I don't stream, I'm not going to catch up on my gaming backlog, which I'm actually very close to catching up on, but I've been close to catching up on it for like the last 2 years. So, like, I only have like probably 5 big games, but each of them are at least 50 hours long or something like that. I actually probably should make a stream where I talk about all the games I plan to play. But yeah, it's weird because yeah, November I could catch up in like 1 or 2 games, maybe. But yeah, I'm doing it right now even because like this game right here came out only like a week or 2 ago, and I was like, I really hope I can beat it in one stream, and I'm actually doing it, so that's nice. Because otherwise, this type of game I would have taken probably like at least a month to get around to playing at best. Nothing's immutable. Everything that exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can send them to me if you want.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Yeah, she's trying to get out of this time loop that we've been stuck in. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, but I'm ready to go. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born.
Endless universes.
And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay, time to kill her. Can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. You are cruelty itself. I can't let you exist. If you've done everything you can do, make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Yeah, this does feel like a true ending thing. Maybe. I don't know what the answer is. Well, let me send this to you real quick. Let me see. Where is it? Got it? Okay. Maybe it's gonna improve a little bit? Okay. Wait. Is it working now? Let's see. Oh, okay, looks better. Maybe. It's really far behind for me right now. I think it's like maybe even 5 to 10 minutes behind. Oh, there's my phone. Okay, let's hurry up and finish this game, hopefully, while this is still working. Let's see. We're right at the end here. Like, literally right at the end. Oops, sorry. Okay. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. No, okay, let's see if we can change each other's perspectives.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can't do this alone. Where's everyone else? Oh yeah, let's use our collective unconscious to like destroy her multiple personality disorder.
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can tell take you there. We can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready? No. I can do this out here on my own. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Okay, here we go. We're going inside of her mind. This definitely feels like the true ending.
Don't think any of the others have forgotten what you said at the mirror. They all talked, and they're not happy. But we can discuss that later. We have a job to do. Do you need me to describe things?
Did you anyone else make? Is an arrow? No, I take the blade. Is it just me, or did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
I mean, are we really gonna just do either kill her or not kill her? Let's take it.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than...
Yeah, we don't have to talk about the narrator anymore.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Okay.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on time?
Let's save for once. It's been all this time and we haven't saved once. And decided to kill me.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Let's beat the game real quick. So let's see. Let's see what happens if I sit with her. Are you at the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to be hurt anywhere. What are you going to do? I don't want to have to sleep, but I don't know what other option there are. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened.
Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before I...
Can she really do that?
Would resetting it do anything? Yeah, you'll just do it all over again. The people out there, if you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. Exactly.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
That's very boring. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want to do this. I don't want to kill you. It's too late to go back to being a god. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. Oh. Okay. Just making sure my volume is working. Okay. Oh. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. We're gonna kill her.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back. Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? Doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin. Are we not? Are we going to be trapped now? Oh, I guess not.
It's quiet here.
Set yourself free.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't forget what you told us.
You thought we'd be gone. Thought you could taunt us with death.
We never left. We've just been quiet, hiding somewhere else. But we don't need to be quiet any longer. We're the house now.
We're the
We
house
get to
now.
make the rules. And I'm not sure you'll like those new rules.
You should never make assumptions about things you don't know. Like whether or not the voices in your head will be gone for good.
Torturer. And to think I thought we could rely on you. Can't even trust ourselves. This is going to be fun, isn't it?
Slaying our beloved and threatening us with damnation. There's no good ending for you.
How did I threaten them with damnation? Yeah, I checked out your stuff a little bit, but you know, I want to finish this game first. But yeah, when did I ever threaten the voices in my head? I thought yeah, I don't remember saying anything negative toward them.
You all need to lighten up. Telling us we were going to die was funny.
I never told them that they were gonna die. Did I? I mean, technically, when we went into the mirror, I mean, I would say like, okay, I'm gonna leave. See you guys later, kind of thing. Like everything's gonna be okay, I think is what I always told them.
I'm not sure they agree with you. Voices get around.
Knives out, boys.
It's time to get to work.
Oh, I guess yeah, I guess they were just trying to be like, that's the bad ending. But like the infinite loop ending would be really lame, in my opinion. Of just like, the game just continues infinitely, and we keep killing each other, but like death and life continue to exist. Like, I don't know if I would have liked that ending, really. It was an okay game. But I'm pretty sure the game I'm going to be playing tomorrow is going to be better. Interesting. Join the Discord. Join our mailing list. Subreddit. Make your own playlists. Main menu. Okay. It's an okay game. Yeah, sure, go ahead with some suggestions, because, honestly, people don't suggest things enough. Even when people do watch my streams, they, I wish they talked a little more. But yeah, go ahead and, go with a suggestion. Let's also get out of this, I think. And I can, like, lower this volume a little bit. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm 2 or 3 minutes behind on the stream. Yeah, let me see if I can like fix my chat because for some reason I could type into my chat earlier, but then I couldn't. But then I could like instantly talk to my chat. Imagine that. Yeah, it's so weird. Oh, yeah, let's return to the main menu at least. Good look. Ah. Yeah, I'm looking at your stuff right now. Kayla VTuber in the comments. Oh, let's see. I mean, some other people have sent me stuff like this before. Generally, I actually don't like this type of just the typical stuff. I kind of prefer a minimal style. So let me see what this one is. I really like this last one. I wonder if I can show this on the screen. See this one? Ooh, there it is. Yeah, this is a little hard to show, but yeah, I mean, that's basically what's going on. And you certainly would be able to recognize that one since it's the last video you sent. Oh. But yeah, that was a good game. Nice to have people in comments, even if some of them are bots. It happens all the time, though. I wonder what this boil effect right here that it's talking about is. Parallax, flickering images, of course, yeah, I know that one. Huh. It's an okay game though. I just question how many endings there are. I feel like there isn't even 10 final endings, really. This was about $16 on stream. I mean, I kind of got the idea of the game pretty quickly, though, which is like, I guess, unsurprising. Just like, yeah, this is what the game is. Okay, I get it. But I mean, I guess it's just because I've played so many games. I wonder how this would affect other people who have been playing games for 10+ years. It's like, or people who are familiar with philosophical or psychological themes. It's like, it is good, just I feel like it's mostly just like, here's a thought experiment, basically. That's what this all is, just a thought experiment. What if the princess was this, or this, or this, or this? Like, the princess part doesn't even really matter at all pretty quickly, because it's like, well, you know, when my second playthrough was she turns into a knife or a sword monster, it's like, well, clearly this is beyond reality. And then like later timelines are me going like, oh, I think that she can escape those, you know, oh man, I can't believe she turned her arm into a sword. It's like, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I guess that's just how it is, you know. So tomorrow I'm going to be playing Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. outside a bag of milk. It is kind of similar to this, but I think it's going to have a little more substance than this. I mean, this has substance. It's just, again, I felt like I got the idea of what was going on pretty quickly. Maybe it took me half the game then again. But once we got to that halfway point or whatever, then like everything was like, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, oh, I guess we gotta do this two or three more times. It gets a little repetitive. It's fine. It's fun, but like, nothing surprising. But yeah, gonna go to bed, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. The milk outside a bag of milk will be about as long as this, but it's gonna feel really different. It's gonna feel real different, but it's funny because the art will also be pretty simplistic in this way, sort of. But yeah, thanks for watching, and this was still pretty fun stream. Nice to finish a game in one stream for once. Talk to you next time.